Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you guys where to find dedicated server services. What you will need, let's say if you have a business, you want to host your own server. So there's a bunch of places online that you can buy, and dedicated service, but most of them they're not really that good. So I'm showing you based on what I've done, what I use, and it works for me. So I just want to share that with you guys. So, like I said, if you wanted to host server services at a dedicated server, you can. There's a bunch of places online that you can get, but finding the proper place that has like a normal human technical support if you need something where you don't have to fill out the form, and that's very hard to find. So today I'm gonna show you a company that I use. I'm not related to them. I just use the service. Is good, and I'm gonna show you what you can get from them and all the things that you will need if you want to host your own server. Let's say if you want to host a website, email, domain controller, everything. So you have one dedicated server, then that you can split to mini VM using Hyper-V or some other VM. But me, I use Hyper-V. So anyway, I'm gonna try to keep this video quick, and it's probably some of the stuff that you guys know, but I thought it would be a good idea to show you what I think, what service I think that works and is good. So basically, those are all the things that you're gonna need if you want to host your own server services to host website, domain controller, email, everything. So this company here, that's where I get my dedicated server services from. So if I go to the website here, that's the website here, this website. You can go to the website, you come here, and you select which server you want. So basically they have different server. Those are good stuff. I mean, I use those server services. I'm only showing to you guys because I know they're good product. So, and they have good technical support. Not only the server services work fine, they don't have any problem. Then if you do need them, you can just call. Unlike the way people do things these days, when you have a problem, you have to fill out a form. This guy, you can just come here, you get the phone number and call for technical support, everything. So anyway, if you want server services, if you want to rent something, you can come here, select whatever server you want. In this case, let's say if you wanted to get this one here, this server here, and you can come here. This is how much it's gonna cost you per month. Then you get like 256 gig of DRAM with a 1.6 NVMe hard drive. So if you come here like that, you can customize this the way you want. So this is the memory. Let's say you can add one more drive if you want to, but you can do RAID 1 with this. That's means you can have 1.6 terabyte if that's enough for you for what you're doing. Or if not, you can add more drive here. I mean, obviously there's a cost to them, but let's say this is good enough for you. Let me come here, and in this case, you don't need hardware file. I mean, hardware RAID, because I use software RAID. This works fine. But if you want, you can add a hardware RAID if you want. But everything that has a cost. But for me, I don't. I just use software RAID. It works for me. Then here you can customize this to do. Obviously, if you only have 2 drives, you can only do RAID 1. But if you have a couple of drives, you can do RAID 5. I mean, they show you the requirement of how many drives that you're supposed to have. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, all those drives, they cost money, additional money. So make sure you get what you need. So assuming this is fine, then you can come here. You don't need firewall because I'm gonna show you how to get a different firewall that works fine. Then you can type over here instruction what you need, how you want your server to be set up. In my case, when I get server from those guys, what I do, I tell them don't put any OS in the server. I log in using ipkvm using this here. So it's like an API just working on the web browser. You log in, then this pretty much take you straight to the server. It's like you're sitting physically on the server. Yeah, you can install your OS, do everything yourself. So because you know what you're doing. You don't want somebody to set up stuff for you. Then you find out that's not the way you want it. So anyway, like I said, you can put the description instruction what you want here. Then you click next, and the boundaries depends what you're gonna be hosting. because when you host something, let's say if you have a dedicated server, it's gonna, after you set up, you put the OS on it, or you put the virtualization on it, it's gonna look like something like this. Then you're gonna put a bunch of VM. So it depends what you're gonna be hosting. You'll have an IT if the bandwidth is good for it. But for me, I'm using this. I mean, I host application for client. I have no problem with this. Then you can put a name over here, whatever the names you want the server, the host to be, a name on your account, and you don't need to touch anything. So obviously it comes with one IP address, but if you're gonna be hosting stuff, you probably wanna add additional IP address. So you come here like this. You can add, I don't know, it depends on your need. You can add 3 IP address, and those IP address, I believe they cost $2. You can see the price over here. So, and here, if you're gonna ask for more than 5 IP address, you have to put the justification. I mean, you guys know all that already. So basically, you can see with this setup, it's about $285, because now, I mean, it used to be cheaper than that, but nowadays, everything's so expensive. So here on the operating system, you can choose what operating system you want, or you can click this one here. You click here like that, then you put the instruction that, let's say you don't want people to install the OS for you. You can tell them you're gonna be installing the OS using ipkvm. So basically, let's say you click next and you pay for it, or you can even before you pay for it, you can call them, make sure what you have is what you want. Then they're gonna give you a server, which is a physical server, and then that's mean you have a server. But the server alone, you cannot do much with the server alone. That's what you're gonna need those things here. So you're gonna need to have a firewall when you set up your server, because to be able to set up your network. So the software firewall that I use is MikroTik. I think I have a video on my website that shows you how to set up this. So if you go to the website like that, let's see, let me go back here. I go to this link, which is gonna take you over here. I'm gonna put the link, everything on the page. So basically, it's gonna take you to this website link here. Then you wanna choose a stable version. So basically, this is like a VM firewall. All the things that I'm showing you guys, those are the things I'm using myself. The only reason I'm showing it to you guys because I know they're good. Everything here, I've been using them for like 10 years, 5 years, 7 years. I'm showing you what I use for myself, for client, and for myself. Those are good stuff. Okay, so anyway, you click stable over here. Then if you're gonna be using Hyper-V, you're gonna use the VHDX version of the image, or if it's gonna be a virtual box, you can choose this one or whatever. But me, I use Hyper-V. So you download this. That's gonna give you your firewall VM. Well, and I have a video on my website that shows you how to configure that. So you got that. So basically, this is where you can rent your dedicated server services. Then this is where you can download your VM firewall. And now, if you're gonna be hosting email, website, anything you're gonna be doing, you need some type of DNS. I get DNS from this guy. I've been using this company for like 15 years. It's free. You don't have to pay for nothing. Just set it up. So you go to the website like this. It's gonna take you to the main website over here like this. This company is it's based on in Fremont, California, and this one here, it's in West Palm Beach, Florida. All the service that I show you, they're based in US, and they're reliable and good stuff. So anyway, you go back here on this website, you're gonna select free DNS, and you're gonna register because you don't have an account. You're gonna click on register, and you put all your information, you register, and you click register. So these people, they're very reliable. Again, if you have any issue, you just email them. There's let me go back here, I'll show you. See, you email them, and here within like 5-10 minutes they respond to you, because this company is one of the biggest ISP in the West Coast. So they make money from providing co-location, all kind of stuff to business. They just provide that the free DNS to everybody. On the free DNS, you're gonna get all this. And I don't know what you guys are gonna be hosting, but but the one that I think most people probably gonna be using is the A record, CNAME, MX record, NS record, your text record, this one here, and SPF. I think those are the one. The PTR get done from your ISP. So basically, if you want PTR record to be set up from the place that you get your dedicated server services, let's say from these people, they're gonna set up that for you. You just tell them, okay, I want my PTR record set up for that domain to that specific IP, public IP address they're gonna give you. They'll do it for you, no problem. Okay, so assuming you sign up, you have this everything, and then you have that done. Then you can come back here. Obviously, on your dedicated server, it's gonna be let's go here. Assuming it's gonna be like there's gonna be some C drive like that, but you need some type of different external drive to use for backup or to use to save your stuff. So you can go online, you buy this USB. You can go to Amazon or eBay, you buy this USB and you put it on your dedicated server. You can use that, or you can buy this NAS also from, this is the Western Digital, Western Digital. You can go to the website or go to eBay, you buy a refurbished one or brand new one, whichever you want, you buy that. And that's like a NAS that uses a network card. I mean, that's use a LAN cable. And so basically, once you have all this, actually, once you have all this or one of those two, you're good to go. That's mean you have everything that you need to be able to set up a network, set up VM, do everything from A to Z. And like I said, these are the stuff that I use myself. I use it for my own business. I use it for my clients, and those are good stuff. And the only thing is, if you don't know how to set up those things, I mean, they're not hard. And I have video on my website that you can take a look, see how to set up. For example, I have video show you how to set up a MikroTik firewall. Then this is pretty much, you can just go on the website and sign up and do everything. But at the end of the day, if you still need help, you can go to my website and I can, you will see my contact. I can, you can get contact with me, then I'll help you guys to set up everything that you need from A to Z. Meaning, like, you will have I will help you set up your dedicated server, put the VM, configure the firewall. Like for example, this is a firewall. This is a VM firewall that I'm using on this server over here. So basically, this guy here. So if you go to this website, right? Let me show you. Go here. If you go to this website, if you download this, that's what I have set up over here. Let me minimize this. That's the firewall I have set up over here. So basically, like I said, I have stuff on the website that you guys can take a look, see how to do certain thing. But if you're stuck or if you need like a more professional help, you can go to my website and get my contact. Then I'll help you guys out. I'll do everything for you from A to Z. Then you can just manage. I mean, obviously, there's a charge. There will be a charge for that, because I'm not gonna be able to do all those work for somebody for free, because I have stuff on the website that show you how to do them yourself. But if you need professional help, and you can just get contact with me on the website, I'll do everything from A to Z for you. It doesn't matter what you're gonna be hosting: email, or website, server, SQL server, anything that you want, VPN server, anything that you want. I'll be able to set up your dedicated server and set up all of the VM, Linux server, whatever you want. They'll be like that. So bottom line for me, I think when you go online, I can only tell you about this company because that's what I use. I use the service for a long time, and like I said, they don't pay me. I'm not related to them. I just use the service. I think it's good. But once you have a dedicated server like this, you will be able to do anything you want independently, and you can log into your server the same way I'm logging into physically. I mean, this is a test server in my house, but you will be able to log into the server, install VM, set up, do whatever you want to do, and you will be able to create private network using like a firewall, a MikroTik firewall like that. You have everything in your hand. So like I said, this stuff I show you guys, those are the things that I use myself for my own business. I use them for client. I mean, I cannot show you client stuff, but if I were to log into client that I have, I set up using those things, everything just work with no problem. And the best thing about this company here, although the price went up, because a couple years, a couple of months ago, this used to be for like $185. Now it's like almost $100 more. But you know, with this all this stuff that's going on, but what I can tell you, those server, they're great, very fast server, and they give you enough memory for that kind of money. The drive is good, and that company is very reliable. It's just phone call away, and they open 24/7 with human working there 24/7. You can pick up a call, you can send an email, somebody get to you. You can be on the phone. You don't really get that nowadays with business. So like I'm only telling you the stuff that I use myself, and you can get the router firewall over here. Everybody know most ISP use this MikroTik firewall. Some of them use hardware, but in your case, you probably want to use software firewall. Trust me, it's good stuff. And you can get your DNS services over here, and everything. That's all that you need if you want to host your own server, just like I do, then just like most people do. And also, like I said at the end, if you need professional service, you can contact me on this website. Then I'll be able to set up everything for you guys from A to Z. Okay, so I don't want to keep this video long, so that's all you're gonna need if you wanna host your own server using dedicated server. Trust me, this is like, give this a try, guys. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have everything in your fingertip. Then you do everything. There's no more, because they have stuff online at Amazon, this and that. Those are cost so much money. There's limitation. And with this server here, you can copy all you can do whatever you want to do. Put your own OS, put your own software, like let's say SQL software, anything that you want to do, because that's like everything is there, man. That's the best way to do things. And I've been using that type of service for a long time. It works for me. Okay, all right, good luck, guys. Okay, bye.